Ryan Mitchell, 35, was a sharp but slightly grumpy financial consultant. He wasn't exactly a tech guy. Sure, he'd heard of Elon Musk, who hadn't, but he didn't really care much about Tesla, SpaceX, or whatever crazy stuff the guy was working on. That morning, Ryan was flying from LA to New York for work. It was way too early, and all he wanted was to get on the plane, drink his coffee, and maybe answer a few emails. As he stood in line to board, he glanced toward the VIP section, wondering if he'd spot a celebrity. Nothing. Once on the plane, he found his window seat and settled in, not paying attention to who would be sitting next to him. That is, until the guy showed up. Tall, kinda scruffy, dressed in jeans and a black t-shirt. He looked more like a regular dude than a billionaire CEO. Ryan barely glanced at him before putting in his earbuds and focusing on his phone. But the guy next to him? Yeah, he was a talker. "Beautiful day, isn't it?" he said, with a slight smile. Ryan didn't even look up. "I mean, if you're into mornings, I guess." The guy chuckled. "I love mornings. Best time to be productive." Ryan finally looked at him. Really looked. He had a bit of stubble and this kind of weird, confident energy. "Yeah, I don't buy that," Ryan said, shrugging. "Nobody's productive before coffee." The guy grinned. "Gotta disagree with you there. Some of my best ideas come to me in the morning." Ryan rolled his eyes. "Oh, great. Let me guess. You're one of those self-improvement junkies or some startup guy. Waking up at 5 a.m., taking ice baths, that kind of thing?" The guy just shrugged. "Sometimes." Ryan sighed. "Look, man, no offense, but it's a long flight, and I'm not really in the mood for small talk. Just trying to get some peace and quiet." The guy nodded, still smiling. "Totally get it, but by the end of this flight, you might feel differently." Ryan raised an eyebrow. "What's that supposed to mean?" The guy leaned in slightly and held out his hand. "I'm Elon Musk." Ryan blinked, staring at him, then at his hand, then back at his face. "Yeah, okay, sure." But deep down, something told him. This guy wasn't joking. Ryan stared at the guy's hand for a solid 3 seconds. Then he let out a short laugh. "Right, and I'm Jeff Bezos." The man, who claimed to be Elon Musk, just smirked, pulling his hand back. "Fair enough. Most people don't believe me at first," Ryan scoffed. "Dude, come on. Elon Musk doesn't just sit and coach, chatting up random passengers." Elon, or this guy pretending to be Elon, chuckled. "I like flying commercials sometimes. Helps me see the world from a normal perspective." Ryan rolled his eyes. "Oh yeah. You just hop on a regular flight like the rest of us peasants?" "Sometimes," the man said, shrugging. "Also, my jet needed maintenance." Ryan snorted. "Right, and you conveniently chose to sit next to me." Elon smirked again. "Technically, I didn't choose. It's just where my assistant booked me, but I think it's a happy coincidence." Ryan shook his head, annoyed. "Okay, let's say, for a second, that you are Elon Musk. Prove it." Without missing a beat, Elon pulled out his phone, tapped a few times, then turned the screen toward Ryan. It was an ongoing chat with someone named Grimes. Ryan's stomach dropped a little. He squinted at the messages. They were recent, like minutes ago, recent. Some inside joke about a meme. Okay, maybe the guy was really committed to the bit. "Photoshop," Ryan muttered. Elon just sighed, then tapped on another chat. This one was with Gwynne Shotwell, the president of SpaceX. Ryan's face tensed. That wasn't exactly the kind of thing someone could fake that easily. He cleared his throat. Okay, maybe you're not totally full of it." Elon smiled. "That's progress." Ryan leaned back in his seat, crossing his arms. "So, if you really are Elon Musk, what the hell are you doing sitting in coach?" Elon shrugged. "Like I said, I like flying commercial now and then. Helps me stay connected. Plus, it's funny watching people react when they realize who I am." Ryan exhaled, still processing. "All right, fine. Let's say I believe you. What exactly do you want to talk about? You got some secret project you need my help with?" Elon grinned. "Actually, yeah." Ryan blinked. Wait, what? Elon leaned in slightly. I like to hire smart, skeptical people. People who challenge me. You seem like the type. Ryan stared at him. Okay, now you're messing with me. Elon shook his head. Nope. You're a financial consultant, right? Ryan frowned. How did you... Then it hit him. You Googled me, didn't you? Elon just smirked. I like to know who I'm sitting next to. Ryan exhaled sharply. Man, this is officially the weirdest flight of my life. Elon chuckled. And we're only halfway to New York. Ryan looked out the window, trying to process everything. He wasn't sure what was crazier, the fact that he was sitting next to the Elon Musk, or the fact that Elon Musk might actually be offering him a job. And something told him this flight was about to get even crazier. Ryan shifted in his seat, trying to act like this was just a normal conversation, like he wasn't sitting next to one of the most famous billionaires on the planet. All right, he said, rubbing his chin. Let's say I'm interested. What kind of job are we talking about? Elon's lips curled into a knowing smile. Tesla is expanding a lot, and we're looking for people who understand finance, but aren't afraid to challenge ideas. I like people who think differently. Ryan let out a short laugh. And you figured that out about me in, what, 15 minutes? Elon shrugged. I have a good sense for these things. Ryan glanced out the window, processing. This was insane, absolutely insane. People spent years trying to get into companies like Tesla or SpaceX, and here he was, being casually offered a job on a plane. His skepticism kicked in. And what exactly would I be doing? Elon leaned back, adjusting his seat. Well, Tesla's financial strategies need to be as bold as our engineering. I want someone who doesn't just look at numbers, but understands how innovation and risk-taking fit into it. I need someone to challenge my decisions, not just nod and agree. Ryan smirked. Yeah, I got that part from our argument earlier. Elon grinned. See, you're already doing the job. Ryan exhaled. Okay, let's say I actually consider this. What's the catch? Elon's expression turned serious. The catch is, I expect a lot. I don't do half measures. If you work with me, you'll be in high-pressure situations, making quick decisions, thinking 10 steps ahead. It's not for everyone. Ryan stared at him. Damn, you really don't do normal job interviews, do you? Elon chuckled. Nope. Ryan drummed his fingers on the armrest. He had a stable job, a good one. But this? This was next level, a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. Before he could respond, a flight attendant walked by. Sir, would you like anything to drink? She asked Elon. Elon smiled. I'll take a Diet Coke. Gotta stay on brand. Ryan let out a laugh. He was still half convinced this whole thing was some elaborate prank. But the longer he sat there, the more real it felt. Then Elon turned to him, eyebrow raised. So, what do you say? You in? Ryan exhaled, staring at him for a long moment. Then he smirked. Screw it, let's see where this goes. Elon grinned. Good choice. Ryan leaned back in his seat, shaking his head. This is the weirdest flight of my life. Elon chuckled. And it's only gonna get weirder. The flight continued, but Ryan knew. His life had just changed forever. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More crazy stories coming soon.